Paula, is this a family business?
It is, yes.
And who's involved in it in the family?
Myself and 3 of my children. My oldest son is the butcher, and my other 2 just help out around the farm now and again. I've been here for 10 years.
How big is the farm? I mean, how many acres do you have?
We've only got an acre here, but we rent about 25 acres in total. We've got about 120 pigs. They are all rare breed or traditional breed pigs. The Gloucester Old Spot. We have the British Lop, which is the rarest of all British pigs. They're actually on the critical list of the Rare Breed Survival Trust. We've got the goats.
And these are the goats from South Africa, aren't they,
yes,
the breed?
Yeah, these are the Boer goats.
Boer goats. Mm-hmm.
They are a meat goat as opposed to the dairy breed. They have the same shaped carcass as a lamb. I kept my first goats when I was a child and just milked them. And we learnt about the Boer goat, which is a much meatier goat, and decided that we would give it a go.
And how many years have you been doing these goats?
These we only started last year, so these are quite a new enterprise.
And they look very friendly and very docile. Are they easy to look after and very hardy?
They are reasonably easy to look after. They do like to escape when they can. Because unlike sheep, they do climb and jump. They'll eat anything that you have lying around. Yeah, very easy to look after.
Right. And quite hardy.
They are hardy, yes. Yeah, they don't like the rain.
No. None of us do, I don't think,
No.
do we? Where did you first start selling your goat meat?
The very first market we took it to was at Wells in Somerset. And I took a whole goat down to try it, and we sold the whole goat, all in different portions, but we sold the whole thing in one day. We're trying to do it at all the markets now. The popularity is increasing week by week, so they are very, very low in fat. So health-wise, it's a very, very healthy meat to eat. Sadly, it's even healthier than pig.
Right.
The problem is people associate goat meat with goat curry, which is, in the old days of cooking an old billy goat, that probably was a bit
strong,
stinky and strong. So you would have a strong curry to take away some of the aroma from the goat. Whereas this goat you can actually cook as you would cook lamb. It's a bit stronger than lamb, but you can curry it, you can stew it, you can roast it.
This is a whole goat you're about to butcher.
Yep, this goat was running around yesterday morning.
So it couldn't be much fresher than that.
No.
And the butcher is your son?
Yep, this is my son Philip.
Philip, how long have you been a butcher for?
It's about 3 to 4 years since I first learned, and to carry on since. I'm just working and improving and trying to get better and quicker. We do wide range beef, lamb, anything that people want to eat it, we do it.
We make black pudding, we do all our own homemade faggots, and we make pies. We make a good white hog's pudding.
That's the loin.
That's just almost all pure meat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just got a little bit of fat for flavour, but
yeah. What made you choose pigs in the first place to farm?
It wasn't choice. It was a very dear friend of mine that passed away last year. Insisted that I needed to have a pig.
And how many years ago was that?
That was 19 years ago. He just convinced me that I had to have a pig, and once you've got one, you end up with more.
You said they become rather addictive.
They are
keeping pigs.
very addictive, yeah. Until you have one, you can't really understand the bond you get with pigs. They are very intelligent, and they're just such a pleasure to keep. That you do have to cut the line. The girls are for breeding and
the boys are for eating.
The youngsters, yeah. We breed from the best and we eat the rest.
That's rather a good motto.
We do all the flavoured sausages you can think of. So anything that somebody fancies in a sausage, we'll give it a go.
So if somebody comes up with a suggestion and says, "Why don't you try this?"
Yes, yeah. But we do like lamb and mint, and the one we're going to give a go is we're going to try a curried goat sausage.
That should be delicious.
Because it's sticking with tradition
Yeah.
that people think goats should be curried. So we think it would be a good.
I think it would be delicious.
Good sausage to have a go at.
And unusual as well.
Yes.
And you do pork and ginger and things like that, don't you?
Yeah, we do all the flavours. We do bobotti and pork and leek, wild mushroom. Pork and Stilton. I think there's about 30 to 40 different flavours in total. We dry cure all of our own bacon. And we now do air dried hams as well, which we've been
like similar to the Parma type hams.
Yes.
Yeah. What
yeah,
whole
exactly
whole
the same.
hams?
Yes, exactly the same. You know, it's all air dried for a good year. We're going to have a go at chorizos and salamis. That's the next thing.
Good.
We make a good white pudding. So yeah, there's so many different things that you can do, and we make our own pate.
We also do butchery, so all we do.
Yeah, we do butchery for other people. So if they're stuck on how to cut their things,
right, they can actually bring their carcass to you, and you'll help
we have the
butcher it.
that we do, so they can have. So